Hello. Hi. Sorry, something weird happened. So I had to turn the microphone off quickly. Hello, mateys and scallywags and friends. Hello, hi. Happy Wednesday. I am probably going to wipe this lipstick off. I was feeling it when I put it on. I was messing around. I was like, I'm gonna wear this on stream. And now I'm having second thoughts. But hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. It's been a weird ass week last couple weeks actually dealing with adults. So hey, Mello, Ichimaru, hello, my friend. Hello, sister. How are you? How are you, my dear, my love? Hope you had a good day. Like, eek. Doing all right. Same. I was gonna try not to talk about it. 'Cause I kind of like vented about it in like elsewhere, but I have to say I have no idea what it is with people lately. Crazy tired earlier, but woke up when I played a. You're like, listen, I was tired, feel a little bit better. Played some Lost Ark. I love that. I just love how doing things you love just makes you feel better. Makes you feel more energized. You know? I was falling asleep. Yeah. I need to read. There's a lot of things I need to do. But alas, here we are. Read Shadow Legends! Indeed. Good old Raid Shadow Legends. But yeah, it's been a weird couple weeks for me with work, and it's like I had to deal with someone today. who literally was like, you like the sound of your own voice, huh? And I was like, excuse me? They're like, give me to someone else. I'm done with your bullshit. I'm done talking to you. I hate your voice. Your voice is getting on my nerves. I was like, okay. She's like, you're pissing me off. I was like, I'm not trying to. I'm just explaining to you no, get out of here. Fuck. And I was like, you know what? Let me get you transferred. And so I ended up trying to, and the call dropped. And I had to tell my boss. I was like, hey, I don't know if this will escalate, but I had someone tell me that they hated the sound of my voice after they were disputing some information I was providing them. So I'm not feeling so great about myself right now. I kind of laugh about it like, ha ha ha, dealing with adults. I've been dealt worse. But I think the problem is that it came out of fucking left field. I'm ready for it. If they come in swinging, I'm like, let's fucking go. Gloves are on. But, yeah, so I'm just feeling kind of, I wasn't sure, like, the more I thought about it, the more that, like, that little voice, you know? Like, my voice lives, like, right here. And that little voice was like, you know, maybe people do find your voice annoying. And no one likes hearing you talk. And just have to, like... It does. Oh, wow, I'm getting really emotional. I am so sorry. I was going to come on here and, like, chuckle about it. But, oof. People suck. But we have margaritas. That's right, Erin Bully. But we have margaritas. I got margaritas to go. It's Will's birthday today. And so we ordered takeout. And so I got a margarita to go. Yeah, people suck. I had someone, a gentleman, margaritas don't suck. Yeah, I had someone tell me over and over again that to be nice, he's like, you need to be nice to me. You need to be nice to me. I said, sir, I am being nice to you. Like, no, you're not. Yes, I am. But yeah, Will's birthday. But enough about my bullshit. Throwing it out the window. Say happy birthday to Will. I love places. Yeah, this is new. Like, at least here in Oklahoma. Generally, I don't think you can do, like, takeout drinks, like to-go drinks. But since we updated our antiquated liquor laws, I guess this is a thing. So that's nice. Yeah. Happy birthday to the Hubs. So it's a strawberry margarita. They have a bunch of other flavors as well. So, yeah, it's like, I love it. I actually think my favorite, this is from a local place called Cholinos. And they have like a whole bunch of different flavors. And I think my favorite is the pepino, the cucumber one. It's very delicious. You're 21 again? That's what my aunt said, and then she really forgot how old she was. True story. My dad's sister did that. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's just like a, it's just a strawberry. So, but yeah, you know, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do tonight. I wasn't sure if I wanted to game, because I was like, I don't know if I have the energy in me to art. I was like, but no, we need to art. We need to stick on our skills. And I find, listen, I just want to say, I find when I have my nails done, I do a lot of talking, like talking with my hands so people can see my nails. So, yeah. Anyways, I think I'm just starting to get, yeah, you know, I want to do all the things and, like, you know, I want everyone to see my nails. I really like them. I think what I might do next time is maybe do the whole nail black and then have like gold and white tips with the eye. I like the eye. The eye is pretty cool. So I do want everyone to see my nails. I want everyone to experience my nails. I can tell I didn't do my eyebrows this evening. All I did was I did not draw my eyebrows on fully today. I just put brow gel in them. Anyways. So yeah. Oh. So I don't like not having my green board, but I know that this camera needs to be fixed. I know that I feel like the board, I don't know, there's a reflection on the table. I'm gonna try my green board again, and if we're having focusing issues, then I know for sure it's the green board. But I don't like the reflection of the lights on here, so I may need to get like another crafting board. But how was everyone's day? What did y'all do today? I tried to grind out some levels on Raid Shadow Legends. I think I did all right. There we go. I got to level 20. I'm almost at 21. Helping out the old chain fella. Yeah, I think, yeah. You know, just doing my part. It is like, I am definitely deleting the game after I hit level 25 because it is horribly addicting. Like, I can see myself just like running that game all the time. It's so easy. It plays itself. Got to 25, but didn't count, so start again. Back to 17 now. What? It didn't count? That's silly. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I have to go tuck in a boy kiddo. He asked me to come tuck him in. Go tuck him in. So,
BRB.
yeah, BRB. I'm just going to leave this up here, chair stream. You can see my work shit in the back. Be great. I'll be right back. All right, hi, I'm back. Oh yeah, I knew Iron Maiden had a game because there was like that. Christina Scabia was like the sorceress, and it's her in her like the black black anima tour outfit with like the hood and stuff. Yeah, I remember that. So I took the kid to bed. Yeah, he just like came over and he's like, "Hey, can you come tuck me in?" Not sure if mine counts for chain because the first time I signed up for the game, so when I used her link, I uninstalled. I think, yeah, I think what I listen. I'm just like what I've heard is, I mean, I'm not saying I downloaded the game onto my phone and then I separately downloaded it to my laptop. But, and I'm not saying that I saw somewhere that you could like do incognito mode on your PC. Cause you know, just saying. Yeah. No, I downloaded it onto my mobile on my phone. It went through just fine, but then yeah, I might have put it on my laptop. But my laptop's like struggling. Yeah, brand new character, brand new account. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, because on my phone I used my Apple ID to log in as my account. So I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is that I am almost to level 25. And I am currently, my main, like, I picked, like, the elf arrow archer. Yeah, it was lovely. Okay. Alright, I really struggled with this one last week. But yeah, it's fun. Like, I get why people are like, no, it's such a meme, Raid Shadow Legends. But, I mean, to give credit where credit is due, it's fun. It's intuitive. You know, it's not like a terribly difficult game to play. The artwork on the game is quite nice. It's quite lovely. I actually really like the getting all the I really like getting all the there we go. I just like getting all the like the shards and unlocking the different characters and classes because I just want to see like what's available. Like I want to see how the art looks. And for the most part it's pretty cool, you know. It's you know, it's not a cheesy looking game. It's a lot of care went into the game. You know, but I really enjoy like high fantasy design and art and stuff. Like that's how I got sucked into the Iron Maiden game. Yeah, a lot of fun. I gotta be really careful with those games though. I try not to have phones. I try not to have games on my phone. There's 1,000 characters. Oh shit. Oh shit. Every time I unlock them, then I'm like, all right, time to sacrifice you. Boop, for the greater good. There's a ton of characters. Like you unlock it and you're like, holy shit. But I've only like unlocked the green crystals. I may have unlocked one of the blue crystals, but all of them are, yeah. Anyways, I get why it's memed, but I think good on them for leaning into the meme that was created. You know, that they created themselves. But that's a lot of characters. It's a ton of characters, but they all have like different. Like there's like not just like one class of archer. There's like 10 classes of archers. It's crazy. I'm kidding, don't know, but probably a good 200. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there were 1,000, but yeah, there's quite a lot because if you look into like the I think it's under index. Yeah, there's like an index and you can see like the different, I guess, factions. And then in the factions, you see like the different characters that you can unlock. And there's a lot. There's a lot. Yeah, I like the index. I like looking at it. It was nice. Okay, these are cool. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do. Definitely finishing this up tonight. Again, I'm just trying to figure out where I want to go with it. I know. You're like, ooh, what is this? You're something, you're shiny. Yeah. Yeah, you're like, well, I have to see what did I get? What's in here? Tell me. Tell me what is in here. I must know. Oh my gosh, yeah. I have to listen on my phone. I turned off quite a lot of notifications because they're very distracting. I'm like, ugh, what is so important? Well, I don't turn them all off. Like, you know. But, like, I don't need to be notified all the time about, Facebook. Turning off my Facebook notifications was, like, one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life. Oh, yeah. One of the best decisions I ever made was turning off my Facebook notifications. It was just too much. I'm like, oh my God, I can't, like, this is a distraction. And then, like, I allow myself to get distracted, you know? So I think what I'll do is that I might just keep it real light with the trees. Yeah. I just feel like there needs to be some color on the trees. Not a lot. Again, I don't know. Well, we might get through this pretty quickly tonight because I'm not too sure how much left to do on it. Ah, you be looking, my dear. Thank you. Anyways. Ah. Itchy nose. I got an itchy nose. Oh, plugging in my phone. Okay. That means you're going to sleep. No. I know what that means, honey. Thank you for letting me know that you're plugging in your phone. The charger port for Will's phone is broken. So he has to use like one of the wireless chargers. So he's gonna lay it on there. So we just need to go get him a new phone. His phone is it's been time for an upgrade for a while for him. Oh. Oh, thank you, Mello. Yeah, I'm still not 100% sure how I feel about this piece, but I like elements of it. I just don't know if I like it together. But that's just me being nitpicky and my own worst enemy. My toughest critic is me, you know? It's I like, it's pretty good. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think I was trying to do something and then direction change, and then you're like, no, I can make it work. So no, I think I was feeling pretty defeated about it on Sunday, but the more I look at it, the more I'm like, okay, it's fine. It looks good. You know. I guess I'm just trying to. I guess I'm just kind of having confidence issues as of late. You know. Just like, I don't know. I think like some decisions that I've made in the past, and sort of like, is it too little too late for, what I had to do to like get things taken care of, and, is this affecting, further down the line of things. So it's a lot of second guessing of myself lately. But you know what we can say? My nails look fantastic. That we can say. I am so glad that I finally like got my nails done, and that they that you guys just don't have to look at like my ratchet hands. Like, oh, your hands look nice. Yeah, it's hard not to do that. Yeah, I think when, I don't know. Hey, my friend, Plastic Kitten. Hello. How have you been? How are you? Hope you're doing frickin' well. Doing amazing. But alright, internet's been acting lately, but seems fine today. Well, one, I'm glad your internet decided to behave for you. And two, I'm doing alright. Oh boy, Will's about to do something here. I'm doing alright. I was just saying how I'm having confidence issues. And I think it's a lot to do with like external forces. I had someone today just be like kind of attack me directly, like out from work. Not like it was a stranger on the phone. It was a jackass. But they told me that they hated the sound of my voice and my voice pissed them off. I was like, what? There it is. Hey, look! The Four Horsemen! He really likes it. It's fun. It's Bardcore. Check him out, man. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, service work, am I right? No. I'll look back on it and laugh, but it's just been happening a lot lately. It's just been happening a lot lately. So... So, but I'm alright. I'm doing good. I'm here. I like how alerts just finished one. It took, oh no. Yeah. Were you making alerts for your stream? I'm assuming it's your stream, but I just don't want to assume. I am nice. Yeah, some of the alerts I had will help me out with, so like for that raid alert, 50 of them, that's a lot. That's a lot of alerts. That's a lot of alerts. I don't know. I'm trying to think what I got. And I'm just like trying to think how many alerts I have now. I don't like feel like I have a lot. Not that here's the thing. It's not that like I don't know how to do it, you know. It's just like really part of me's kind of lazy. Part of me's like, you know what? Do I really need that? I don't know. So, probably absolute overkill I started, and yeah. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna start it, you might as well finish it. You're like, well, here we are. Sometimes I'm just too lazy. I know, because sometimes we'll be like, hey, we can make this alert for your stream. It would be fun. And I'm just like, I guess. And then I just leave it at that. But I did make I feel like I have some fun little baby alerts, you know. I'm afraid I'm gonna do 8 layers each. You're like, no, we're fine here. We're fine. We're fine. You're like, oh my god. Sometimes I feel that way about like, oh my god, what have I got myself into? I'm too deep now, might as well keep going. I feel that way a lot when I'm like you know, doing stuff like this. Like this, I'm like, well, I'm too far in. I'm not starting over now. Cause I'm in too deep. And I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. Exactly. That's exactly it. It's like, man, do I like... don't be the board. Don't be the board. I like the board. Anyways. Yeah. You put all the time in, and then you're like, well, I either finish it or I abandon it. It's really what it comes down to. I did actually, like, legitimately, I did abandon a piece because, like, I was way over my head. And, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put you to side until I can, like, not be overwhelmed by you. So, that's why I only ever stream games through Discord sometimes. Yeah. Oh, it could definitely be, I don't know, it's not terrible. I think, you know, I don't know, I think there's this idea of what streaming is, and I think for the most part, yeah. But other things, you're just like, it is whatever you make it. I love streaming, I have to say. Yeah, of course. Of course, my dear. Absolutely. I would love to look at it. Nice, thank you. Yes, throw it in the Discord. Throw it in the Discord. I would love to look at it. I love looking at. Okay. Go back over here. Work on that. But, well, my train of thought. I kind of want to go in with maybe like a warm tone. Three. Okay. I'm gonna see if this does anything. But yeah, I personally absolutely enjoy looking at everyone's art. It makes my heart happy, honestly. Creative, okay. Oh my god! That looks fantastic! I love that! Are you kidding me? That is great! Like, I'm gonna give you like a big... I love it! That looks so good. Oh, that makes my heart so happy. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, that makes my heart happy. Kind of like, just, you know, I got a sleepy cat behind me on the chair. But yeah, that makes my heart really happy. I love that. One of these days. I know Will says that the camera's trying to focus the lines on the green, but god dang it, I cannot. I have to have the green board on there because this table is so shiny. There's another 49. You're like, just more layers to go. Well, I love it. I think it's fantastic. Oh, that's so great. I love it. It looks fantastic. Ugh. Thank you for sharing that. That's beautiful. I love it so much. Okay, that's what I wanted. Yeah, I didn't want the trees to like be like too, this is, okay. I don't know if you can tell. It's just like a little bit. It's just like a itty little bit. Just like, see? I like it. It's subtle. It's what I'm going for. Cool. I'm glad it made you laugh when I... Oh, yeah. It's just been rough with work. My normie job's just kind of, just humans, not... Individual people, I'm like, yeah, individual people are cool, but like on the service industry, like, you know, having to deal with customers, like, people suck. I try not to be like a sucky person because I definitely understand, you know, how people can be. And I just kind of got that today, actually the last couple weeks. But it's alright. Because at the end of the day, I have an outlet. Some people aren't lucky enough to be able to have an outlet or release or, you know, someplace, like a safe space to go and just like leave stuff behind, you know? And I do. So I get stressed and I get frustrated and I almost cry on stream, but I work it out. I work through it, and then I'm okay. You know. But it's clearly time for me to like think of something else, you know. So yeah, like I said, I don't know. I think there are definitely, you know, my feelings and my experiences are valid, but I can also take into perspective like, well, there's also this, there's also that, like, you don't have to worry about XYZ, so I just kind of like try and keep myself in check, not to become some like raging Karen, because I've definitely dealt with people like that I work with, like who we work for the same company, then they'll turn around and do something and just completely, and it's like, my dude, we are in the same fucking job, like the same industry, and we're having to do this, like, you're being this way. You used to work in support, I feel like, yeah, I feel like anytime you have to work with, I just think that's just general. I think it's hard to find a job or a career where you're not dealing with people. So, Plus it was tech, so add all the anti-women comments. Oh, fuck, man. I feel that. I am auto industry. So, like, hearing men mansplain, yeah, it's not anti-woman, but it's definitely a lot of like, I have to prove my knowledge on cars. I remember a few years ago, it actually ended up being kind of funny, like, but at the time I was really furious. At the time I was like, what the fuck did you just say to me? But I had this guy kind of, and he was just like, at first I was like, man, like, kind of like, yada, yada, yada. I was, yeah. Yeah. Well, I deal with a lot of, like, body shops. I'm dealing with, like, dealerships and, like, and of course, like, people who are well-versed in, like, their particular vehicle and car and... Oh, hold on. I did not see it. Sorry. When I switch up, it ended up being support for 342. Like, how do I put this night? Like, oh gosh. Oh dear. Automod's like, what are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, and then, like, I just had this guy be like, oh, talking to me about, like, he essentially said, oh, I mean, your husband surely know, like, oh, well, you're clearly, married. Your husband would probably tell you all about how cars work. And I was like, pump the fucking brakes, my dude. I didn't say that, but I was like, actually, it's the other way around. I was like, I'm the one who has to, blah, 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 blah. Will is very well versed in cars, but, like, so am I. And it's like, basically this guy kind of taking a shit on my knowledge of how vehicles work and everything like that. And I was like, yeah. I don't remember if... Anyways, yeah, just, dealing with the... It's exactly that. Like, listen, there are some things, like, absolutely, where I'm just kind of like, huh? But at the same time, it's like, I know, like, I can acknowledge that I don't know something, and I will state that, but I'm not gonna, like, bullshit. Like, I'm not gonna make shit up, I'm just gonna be like, hey, I don't know. I had a guy get grumpy at me on the pre-sales line because we didn't have a guy for him to talk to. Yeah. I've actually had that happen one time. I need to speak with a male adjuster. I said, okay. It's like, well, honey, I'm sure you're quite good at your job, but I'm pretty sure you know nothing about cars. And I was like, okay. That was from another woman, though. That was like an older woman. I was just like, okay, cool. It's like, all right. But no, generally, if people come in swinging, I am ready to hit that ball out of the park, you know. Yeah, they truly can. That's absolutely fact. The person that said that I had a really annoying voice and she didn't want to talk to me and she was cursing me out. Yeah, it was a woman. It was a woman. I just like, anyways. I was just like, okay, fine. That's usually what I when I'm just like, okay, fine. It's like, okay, fine. But sometimes, like, if they're getting like, if people are getting real aggressive, I'll bust out my mom voice, and that usually tones people right down. It's very subtle. It's very subtle. Gotta put him in place. Hell yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, back in the day, like back when I first started, I'd probably be like, okay. Actually, I only had annoying woman at that job. She, a couple of meters behind me, was always drinking these weird fruit teas, and the smell of them would turn my stomach. I'm sure she was lovely, but when I saw her come in with a mug, I went out for smoke. You're like, listen, you sound lovely, however. Ooh, that was delicious, and I drank it all. Yeah. Yeah, I think when like you work in like an office setting, you tend to be like, oof. It caught weirdo. The other one I could understand. I didn't read it until later. It's not a word that I generally like. I just saw it. I was like, oh, whatever. But yeah, it caught weirdo. Gotta be one of them weirdo normies to work in an office. Can't do it. Yeah, I call it my normie job. You know. Call it my normie job. I said, this is my normie job. I'd rather be doing other things, of course, but, you know, bills to pay and such. But I have thought about it, like, recently I've been thinking about it. I mentioned it on stream, just sort of like, you know, definitely, like, I am ready for a career change, but what would that look like, and what would I do? You know, I don't want to, like, leave who I work for. Like, I'm done being in the insurance industry. Yeah, either, but it was the best. I get what you're saying. No, that's okay. Okay. Right? You're just like, what are we doing here? Like, what is going on? Yeah, I work with someone who's very just you know, trying to, like, you know, very outgoing, like, thinks outside the box, but, like, when it comes to the job, it's like doing too much. You're doing too much and you're doing make-em-ups. Please stop. It just kind of makes life a little bit harder for me. But it's okay. It is what it is. I just kind of move on. I told my manager's like, you have to tell me these things. And I was like, listen, I figured you're just tired of having to like have me continuing to be like, hey, listen, I need you to take care of this, or I'm gonna cuss someone out. You know. But yeah, oh, I'm gonna share a little bit of I guess it's okay because I'm not saying who I work for and I'm not mentioning any names, but this like company wide email goes out, right? And I check it. It's from like the CEO of the company. I'm like, all right, let's see what's going on. See what information we have. Look at what we're looking at here. So every once in a while we do like those like town hall meetings, but because pretty much everyone is working virtually, they're all done through like done through Microsoft Teams. And I had mentioned this before, like where like you can ask questions, like you scan a QR code, and then like you can ask questions, and they're like they go through and like answer the questions. And how one time someone was like, "Can you unblock my Spotify?" And then it almost inspired me to be like, well, then if you're asking for Spotify to be unblocked, can you unblock Twitch for me? But I didn't. I just kind of laughed. Well, apparently, like this email went out. I guess there was some like drama going on in the questions for the app. So much so, like the tone of this email was like my dad telling me how disappointed he was in me. That's how that email read. It was like, I cannot believe some of the questions that we received. I am highly disappointed. I was like, I missed this meeting. What happened? And I asked my manager, was like, did you see that email? I was like, I did. Were you in the meeting? She's like, hell no, I wasn't in the meeting. I was hoping you were. I was like, well, no, because we're working. I'm not angry, just disappointed. It's literally how the email read. I was like, oh no, what happened? Oops. One of these days. I guess you can kind of tell far away. But yeah, it was like that. It's like, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. And I was like, oh shit. But it is kind of funny. Like, we joke because, CEO of the company is like very straightforward. Like not a lot of like flowery frou-frou like business language. Like, he's very like, hey, yep. Everyone's at what did he say, like during just very honest, like, hey, listen, if we don't start making money out of the company, some of y'all might just have to be like, go. It's like, ooh, I'm lucky I have the job, like the department I'm in, because no one wants to do what I do. So but yeah, good times, right? Good times. All right, I'm gonna go do a real quick stretch break because I also have to take care of I gotta take care of this. And I will probably come back with this lipstick taken off. I really enjoy it, but it's getting everywhere. So I'm going to stretch my legs, take care of my trash, go to the bathroom, check on my kiddos, and hang out. I'll throw the Be Right Back screen. Chat amongst yourselves. I don't really have necessarily a topic of choice to share, but if you feel like discussing what your favorite flavor of margarita is, throw that in there. Or if you're participating in the Chainbrain Raid Shadow Legends, let me know. I'm gonna grab a drink and then get lurky. Gonna try and finish second animation. Hey, I appreciate the lurk. So, I appreciate it ever so much. And I can't wait to see the second animation. I'm very excited. All right, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I love your faces. Hello, I'm back. Well, Plastic Kitten, I can't wait to see it. So if you, I know you said you were going to get a drink, do some lurking. I appreciate that. So, but I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. All right, so I did take the lipstick off. And now we're just going to the lip gloss. Anyways. Hey, yay. I used to have some moves back in the day. Just saying. had to take the lipstick off. Now we're wearing the Elf X Dunkin' Donuts collection lip gloss. It smells like a glazed donut. That's a nice gloss. It's not sticky. It's real nice. All right. Anyways. Yeah, how was... Listen, my day wasn't all terrible. You know, my morning started off really good. You know, boy kiddo was like, he was up, and I don't know how much earlier he was up than I was, because I got up at 5:30, and then when I went to go get girl kiddo up at 5:45, because I got to wake her up early because she's got to be at the bus like an hour before boy kiddo goes to school. So I go to like get her up, and he's like wide awake, and I'm like, how long have you been up? He's like, I don't know. I was like, oh boy. But he, you know, we had a good morning hanging out together, and I tell him jokes in the morning. So yeah, that's generally his thing. He's like, he'll say, actually he'll go, IDK. IDK, mom. I do laugh though, because he's gotten into this, he's gotten into the habit of like, if I'm working, he'll come up to me and go, hello, mother. And I'm like, hello, son. What? Mother, and I was like, I know he's picked that up from girl kiddo. She does that to me all the time. He is such a ham. Which, listen, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a heads up, a little bit of an FYI. So, it's been a while. He calls them sneaky streams. So, it's been a while since he's done a sneaky stream. I was like, hey, you know what? Let's do a sneaky stream. So, on Sunday, I'm going to start a little bit earlier. So, I might split it up. So, I might stream for a little bit and then kind of get him ready for bed and everything, and then come back and do my normal stream. But well, there were some issues. There were issues with him streaming. He is banned from streaming with Will. Will's like, I'm not doing this again. This is like, it's too much. I know my limits. So, but we were talking, and lately he's like been talking about like Plants vs. Zombies, and he's like, we call it speculating. He's like, well, let's speculate which plant and which zombie is the best one. All right, so that's what we talk about, like on the way to school and stuff. Like we just talk about like stuff. It's basically stuff that he likes. And I was like, hey, you know what, buddy? You know what? Let's finish this week off strong. You know, we've had a really good first couple weeks back at school. You know, why don't we do a Plants vs. Zombie stream? So, we're going to do a Plant vs. Zombie stream on Sunday. It'll be a true rainbow of chaos. He really loves being on stream. And, so... come by if you want, but it's just mostly for him to have fun. So, I do not know. Oh, I don't want it to be the board. Maybe I can find like a different board. Anywho's. I have to reschedule my dentist appointment. I have to remember to reschedule my dentist appointment. My dentist is not going to be happy though. I'm like, listen, we're going to have to reschedule this bad boy till October. Cause I'll be off for a week and a half in October. We'll get it done then. Well, they like make me schedule it before I leave the office because of the amount of work I've had done, which I have mentioned. I think I am coming up on a year where I had like 4 teeth pulled. Hello, how goes it? Black White Check, hello, my friend. It goes well. How are you? How are you, my friend? But yeah, coming up on like a year where I had to have like 4 teeth pulled. And because my teeth were like, listen, we're real bad. Take care of your smile bone, kids. Don't be like me. Because my teeth were so bad, like they keep me.
If you were waiting for the opportune moment, that was it.
But because so they keep me on like a really tight schedule. I have to come back like every 3 months to the dentist, and it's because of like my teeth are better, but they just want to keep me on a short leash. Yeah, I had to have some teeth pulled, and it played with my confidence a lot. It still does every once in a while. Not fun, but we make it work. But Black White Check, how are you? How was your day? Tell me about your day. I hope it was fantastic. Or you know what? I hope you had a good day. You know what? I feel like we all set an expectation of like having a fantastic day. You know, sometimes just having an okay day. Like, I managed to do this. I managed not to hang up on anyone today. Today was good. Work went well. I'm really glad to hear that. I know that work has been a little bit of not the best situation, but I'm glad it went well today. Teeth pulled, and before I could get braces. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my sisters had to get teeth pulled. No, my teeth pulling was because like I didn't take care of my smile bones. I did not take care of my teeth. So I had to get my teeth pulled. And so, you know, it's a hard thing to sort of like have that conversation about. Oh yeah, Will got to keep me company today. That's right, he's off work for the rest of the week today's Will's birthday, as I mentioned earlier, but he took the whole week off. So yeah, he got to hear me at my best today. Yeah. So yeah. Will was like, Jesus, like he's like, Jesus fucking Christ. No one like, he's like, what the fuck was that about? And I was like, that's what I deal with every day. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. I'm so glad you swung by, Black White Check. Hooray. But yeah. It's like what I tell like my I tell my kids, like, you don't have to have a fantastic day as long as like, you know, having just an okay day is enough. Like, you know what? It was kind of rough, but this was good. you know, like one of the when I was dropping my son off to school, I was like, "Hey," I was like, "You have a good day." He's like, "I'll try my best," and I was like, "You know what, babe? That's all I ask is that you try." And he's like, "Okay." And so far, it's definitely work is draining, but it didn't. Yeah, like work was like I I piss and moan about work and about like sort of individual things, but for the most part, work wasn't terrible today. Um, you know, you know, the introduction of our new team member happened, and I was trying to find a Axl Rose "Welcome to the Jungle" meme to post in the chat, and I couldn't find one. So I posted in there like a gif of Dumbledore like peeking his head through the door, going "Good luck," and he's like, I like the. Yeah, but I was like, seriously, I was really hoping for the Dumbledore one, but for real, welcome to the chaos. Good luck. So, yeah. Just good times. It was just sort of like the thing that made me laugh. I was like, why am I so proud of myself for that? I have no idea why. I have no reason why. None. I just thought I was funny. Ay. What a bunch of silliness. So yeah. So yeah, Boy Kiddo Plants vs. Zombie stream. If you're interested, come say hi. You'll get to hear all about Plants vs. Zombie lore. Yeah. I am lifting the ban of my son being able to have a sneaky stream. Is what he calls them. A stream of his, like a stream of his own. So, Plants vs Zombies. Yeah, Plants vs Zombies. We have it on the Xbox. I might see if we can get it super cheap on Steam. See if I can find it there. But I really like Plants vs Zombies too, but it's only for mobile. But I really enjoy it. It's fun. It's just a really good way to sort of turn your brain off. And anytime I can turn my brain off from chaos, I'm good. Just for a little bit. Okay. Oh, sorry for the yawn. Man. Woo. Anyways. Cool. So I think I'm done with the trees. I kind of don't want to do too much to it since we already have quite, like, I feel like a lot going on. So yeah, I highly recommend Plants vs Zombies. It's cute. I mean, that's really all it is. It's just a cute game with cute little plants. You protect the plants protect you from getting eaten by zombies. So like there's a house and then like you plant the plants, and the plants have special abilities, and the zombies rawr. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. Right now, I am so sorry. He's really loving. There's a Plants vs Zombies Heroes. It's like a strategy game. It's not like sort of Plants vs whatever. But he's been really into that. But we like to speculate. He's like, let's speculate about what plants are stronger or what zombies are stronger. Fun. I kind of want to leave the vine alone. Like, I kind of want to leave this. Oh my god. I kind of want to leave this bit as it is. I don't want it to, like... There we go. I mean, I guess we could add something to it, but I kind of just like it as is. Yeah, I like it as is too. I like the little bits that are just like left alone. So here we go. See, but now I'm starting to wonder if I need to go back to the other two, to War and to Death, and outline them in white. I don't think it would work with War because like War's underwater. So I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it. It looks fine. Yeah, that's my thought. So like, I feel like this is done. I'm not too sure what else to do with it. I definitely need to clean up some of the black marker. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like sometimes it's just like, don't mess with me anymore. So, yeah. So here's the thing is that this was starting to like blend in to everything else. So I was like, ooh, so I just like, you know what? We're just going to do it. I'm going to outline it. We'll see what happens. But now I'm like, well, what about these two? You know, I think it looks good. Death looks great just like this. So I don't want to mess with that. And then as you see, like I have... By the way, I am so proud of how this looks. I am so proud. I feel like I completely achieved underwater. So, and I don't want to fuss with this, you know. But I don't know. I don't know if it feels off to have... I've already done it, and I'm not starting all over again. So therein lies sort of like, what do we do? So, you know. Anyways. I do feel like I need to do, I don't know, this, I guess this looks fine. Sort of this gray background with the shadows of the trees. Kind of like it like that. Yeah, I like it like this. It looks real nice. Okay, I think what I'll do though, I might touch up around the edges here, like up at top real quick. Anyways, yeah. I am so sorry for that yawn. I think my body is starting to like acclimate to like getting up at like 5 o'clock. But it's also just been a long day. I haven't really been treating my body very well lately. I did go work out though the other day, and that felt really good. I did work out Monday night. And it felt really, like, it felt really good. I didn't do a ton of stuff, but you isn't used to it. You're like, my body's not used to it. Like, that's a mood. It is a mood. Okay, I'm going to turn it this way so that, cause I'm just going to touch this up here. But then I don't get up at 5:30 every day. If it weren't for the, like, during the summer, no. I just, like, whatever. But yeah, because the kids have to be up, and especially with girl kiddos school, like, she has to be at the bus stop, like, before 7. Like, she's out the door at 7:50. Sometimes the bus comes early. Like, one time she left at, like, 6:52, and, like, a minute later I see the bus drive by, and I'm like, oh my god. Thankfully, the bus stop is, like 20 feet away. It's not that far. I have to get up that early twice a week. Oh, that's right, to go to the office, but I skipped work Monday and was home yesterday for a service call. Oh, yeah, man. I'm glad you got to sleep in. I'll get to sleep in on... Not this week. Next week. Yeah, so next Monday. Is it next Monday? I need to look at a calendar. Calendar, please. Okay, yeah, so September 5th, I'm off work, but that's Labor Day. So... And I told my son that he could have a long weekend. I told him he could have September 2nd, that Friday, off of school, so he could have a 4-day weekend. But I think it's completely fair. I think that's, like, you know, he's doing really well in school so far. Yeah. Same. You get a half day on Friday? I do not. I be working. oh fuck, I lost my train of thought. God damn it. Happens a lot. Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, we don't, like, I will say, like, they did give us the day of Friday. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, we don't get half days. Nope. No, because my dentist appointment was going to be on the 2nd, and I was like, hey, I'll just take that day off work and go to the dentist. And it's like, no, because I think someone's going to be gone that day. And I was like, well, I guess it is, like, just being real busy and hectic. And I was like, well, I guess I will reschedule my dentist appointment. So I got to reschedule my dentist appointment, which is fine. I actually probably need to do this on the other two. Yeah, I like it just like this. I don't think any more needs to be done to it. I feel like if I do any more, it's just going to be too much. And I'm all for being too much, but at some point you have to stop. Give it a break. Ooh, look at that line. Better to just not have to work 5 days of concerts too. Heck yeah. Yeah. That's very true. Absolutely. Speaking of concerts, I'm pretty sure I gotta sit down and I have to do some maths. But Sabaton and um, Epica are going to be in Houston on October 1st. It's a Saturday. So I think Will and I are going to get tickets and we're just going to drive down to Houston and drive right on back after the show. But also, Trivium is playing in Tulsa with Within Temptations and Iron Maiden. So Iron Maiden, Trivium, and Within Temptations. I've always wanted to see Within Temptations. I've seen Iron Maiden, I've seen Trivium. Before I knew who Trivium was, I saw Trivium. And, yeah, I'm just like, oh, that'd be fun too. And I think Trivium, I think that show's in October as well. Yeah. So I would love to go. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna outline the other ones real quick. Yeah, Pestilence is looking real nice. I'll have to sketch up Famine. And then we'll be done. Holy moly. Then we will have done all 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. I was going to go that, but Trivium aren't playing with Iron Maiden. Oh, man. Boo. Iron Maiden, I saw Iron Maiden in 2017, and they were great. Like, I wasn't there to see Iron Maiden. I was there to see Ghost. But, yeah. Luckily, soon Famine will be done. Let me see this one. Yeah, this one looks okay still. This one looks good. Check it out. I don't think I fixed the frame on War. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think I have an idea of what I'm going to do next. I have an oval painting. And one day I'll try to see Iron Maiden, so at least I can say I did. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see, just to sort of compare, because I'm letting you know, like, Bruce Dickinson was all over that fucking stage. Bruce Dickinson was all over the fucking stage when we saw him in 2017. And I just was like, well, I wonder if it's sort of like that same way, kind of like, what's the vibe now? You know? Yeah, it really is. I'm really proud of myself for you know, there was a lot of like uncertainties and just like, oh, we're just gonna do it and hope for the best. Like with this, I was like, we're just gonna do it. Here we go. If I fuck it up, it's fucked up. But yeah, it turned out really good. I'm glad it was just something. I'm glad we did it. You know. No regrets. But I started doing like those Skillshare, you know, courses, I guess. And you know, trying to like, you know, learn techniques. I think it's always important to keep learning. And they had some like ones on acrylics and oils, but like the ones on acrylics was like, ooh, that'd be really interesting. I'd like to learn how to like paint better with acrylics. So I've been watching that. I was like, oh, okay, I could do this. And I have an oval canvas that I need to use. And so I think Erin shouted out hands, and he's like, all right, so I'm going to make like, I'm going to do some hands, some like as above, so below hands. We'll see. I think it should look nice. I think it should look okay. Some of those old rockers still have a lot of energy because. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, totally. I think, yeah, hands. Yeah. So we're gonna do hands. We're gonna paint hands. So we're gonna. I may have to like get some reference photos and start kind of pulling those out. But I need to like pencil in time because I have this other canvas that I started doing like outline work on, and howdy doodle, hey moon butter, hello friend, how are you? How the hell are ya, my friend? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling well. Good, good. I'm very glad to hear that. Yay, Moo Butter's here. I know Mello's food photos are fantastic. I look at those and I was like, oh, this looks so good. I'm like, nom, nom, nom. That looked really superb. Looked delicious. Looked amazing. It's a good soup. Ugh, I love a good soup. Sometimes sometimes the soul just needs some soup. You know? I made it better than I did the last time I made it. Oh, that's always fantastic. You're always like, you know what? I can make this better. And you did. It's always so satisfying. You're like, yeah, I did it. I did it. The recipe said to use only 3/4 of the ramen noodles, but last time I used the whole package and it soaked up too much of the stuff. Oh. You're like, this time I followed directions. Like, this time I used the recipe as a recipe and not a recommendation. Oh, HelloFresh, yeah. I enjoyed HelloFresh when I had it too. I did have like some issues. Like, I always had, for whatever reason, issues with some of the fresh produce. So like the limes, they always looked so weird. I'm like, I can't use this lime. Luckily I keep lime juice on hand, so it was just kind of like whatever. But oh my goodness, we are 3 out of the 4 horsemen down. Woo! Yeah, that was like my main thing, is like the produce. I get really, I'm just like, I don't know about this. I mean, thankfully I always kept like extra things on hand, like just around. So I was like, well, we'll work it out. Sorry, I didn't want to yawn in your faces. Okay. So far, we have death. The produce is definitely not the best sometimes, but sometimes they get really gross. Yeah, I think this depends, like, luck of the draw. Luck of the draw, absolutely. But also I think sometimes, like, fucking UPS or FedEx, I blame them sometimes as well. Right, so there's death. Here is war. And pestilence. I am satisfied. I wasn't too sure how seeing pestilence with the other two, I'm okay with it. So just seeing them together, you know? And then we'll do famine. So, yeah, famine, my idea for famine, I don't know if I could sketch it out real quick. It'll look real janky. But, you know, I'm really good at drawing shapes. And I don't have, okay, we're just going to have to use this sketch pad. We're going to have to use the draw me like one of your Twitch followers, Twitch bit notebooks with my other notebooks in the other. So I need like a good pen. We'll use this pen. So here was my thought for famine. Ooh, it got real dark. It's because the paper's white. Okay. I don't understand, but okay. So we have like our little vignette. Bloop, bloop. And then what I was thinking was like a gnarly looking. I know we did trees in this one, but I kind of wanted to do something like an olive tree, right? Or like an, you know, so just kind of like an gnarl, some sort of like, yeah, we'll say olives. I like olives, you know. Okay, so we got the roots here, maybe kind of coming off. We have some branches coming up. But the branches are like, they're bare, you know, because we're dealing with famine. So the tree looks sad. We have a sad tree. It's a gnarled tree. All right. So this is a very rough sketch. So then we have famine. We can do like a side profile of famine here. Again, very rough. This is very rough. Maybe have like, because I believe from what I've seen of, oh my fucking Lord. From what I've seen, you have death has a scythe. War has their swords. Pestilence has the bow and arrow. And famine has scales. So maybe I kind of like, I don't know if we could do it. I kind of want to do like a side profile, maybe. So like maybe them holding the scales out in front. Or scales hanging down. Let's do this. There's our scales. Boop, 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 boop. Right, scales in this hand. Here's a hand. And then like in this hand, maybe like an empty basket. Maybe. Like a basket, you know. I don't know. Just either thoughts. We're sketching stuff out. And then basically like a barren field. It's a barren field. An empty field of fucks. So just like you know, barren, empty field. Oh fucks. I don't know. And so yeah, I'm kidding, of course, but like we could do maybe like I don't know if we want to do, I guess, like, I don't want it to be too difficult because I am not the greatest artist in the world. You know, just like sort of like barren fields, you know. Maybe do something where it looks like the wind is blowing. So like his hair. I kind of thought of doing more like a have her look more, or them look more of like a biblical figure, you know, sort of maybe like sort of like characters. Sorry. For me, I'm just like whatever. But like, you know, sort of like Ruth in the Bible, you know, the story of Ruth. But have famine be the antithesis or the flip side to what and who Ruth was in the Bible, if that makes sense. So yeah. So sort of have her have like a look of being I don't know if I want her to be veiled. I think that would be a different, interesting look. You know, maybe veiled. You know, if you have wind blowing, you know, and there's dirt and air in there, you know, you'd be veiled. Okay, so maybe we'll just do the scales. I wish I was talented enough to like, I don't know, maybe we'll move her out and she can like be grasping onto the tree with one arm. Okay. Sketch sessions live on Twitch. So let's do it down here. So we have the tree. Gnarly tree. Have maybe like a hand like hanging onto the tree. Here's famine. I kind of like the idea of the scales just being straight down. There's famine scales. There's the head. It's not perfect. We're just drawing shapes. I see how I'm drawing and I'm like, oh my god. And then like sort of like representation of the wind. I don't know. This is how every single drawing starts off. You should have seen Moth Lady here. Like when I first sketched out Moth Lady, it was hysterical. But this is how every single thing looks like this. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of am leaning more towards like, yeah. I don't know. Every single one. Yeah, like the hands one that I drew, it was just like here are our hands. Bloop, take bloop, 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 bloop. So I have a sketch pad. Like there's a sketch pad where this is it. Like this is it. That's what it looks like. So, okay, cool. All right. So the plan, Stan, is definitely to sketch out excellent. Fantastico. Bravo. Is definitely to sketch out like I did. I feel like I do more work for myself when I do this, but it helps me hone my skills and what I want to do. So we'll definitely do more of a full sketch of at least, because I'm not very good at drawing like bodies and like human figures. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll definitely sketch out everything. I used to tell people this all the time. I was like, behold my barren field of fucks. It be what it be. There is nothing here for you to like. There are no fucks for me to give you because that field is barren. Yeah. And then it'll be done. And then I don't know. I think I'll be kind of like relieved, but I'll be kind of sad, but I'll also be happy. So I think it'll be real good. It'll be a really super awesome fun time. So huzzah! Yeah. I feel like this, you know, they've gotten good. They're good. I'm glad I did because I know like Pestilence technically was done before war, but I wasn't happy with it. But I'm glad, again, like I always say, hashtag not freaking sponsored, but like these pens have absolutely been a lifesaver for this series. Like these particular pens right here. Yeah. Of course. Editing reminds me to push my glasses up every now and then. Oh my god, that's a George Takei emote. I love him. I love him so much. But I love Nichelle Nichols more. Rest in peace, Nichelle Nichols. I like George. If I had to say, like, as humans and as like within the original Star Trek series, I mean, definitely the two. I know the two most, I think, for me, like influential humans, like outside of their cast, was definitely George Takei and Nichelle Nichols, just because like George Takei, like the like his story about like living through the Japanese internment camps as a child and sort of having to face all that, and then also being a gay Japanese man and sort of living out like owning that, living that out loud, and sort of the things that he had to deal with in Star Trek, sort of, I guess, like standing up for himself a little bit, I guess. And then Nichelle Nichols being like such an integral and important figure of like how NASA brought her on to like recruit women and women of color into the space program. They're just both very interesting. Like their lives were very, I think, special, and are and were very special. And yeah, Nichelle Nichols, a gem. She was a gem. You know. Yeah. Listen. Sometimes I love, you know, I love George Takei. I love him. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna take this little piece out. Oh, all the friends are here. Hi. You see. Hey, you can see her little head. She's sleepy. She's a sleepy cat. I know, she was being so sweet. Like, before I had to move, like, out here into the living room, which, by the way, I absolutely hate working out here in the living room. I hate it so much. She's so sweet. Like, she comes and, like, meows at me and like wants me to give her loving. She was so cute. She was like laying on the bed being all sweet the other day, like last week. Like, oh, my baby. She's such a sweet cat. Sorry for that yawn. I'm hoping that I had like a solid routine, and I feel like my routine kind of got messed up. Part of that is because of like the leak that I have to address. And I know I keep talking about it, but it's just like I had like all my stuff like set up there so like I could work on all my creative things, but like my desk is like taken apart in an upheaval and carpets pulled up, and it's like I gotta do voice recordings for things. Like, what are we doing? And then, yeah, she would snuggle on the couch. Oh, she got up. I didn't see where she got up. She's probably, like, human. Yeah. She's a sweet girl. Very sweet. So. Oh, my goodness. Well, I feel like I'm going to say Pestilence, a success. I wasn't sure if Pestilence was gonna turn out well, but they did. So I'm gonna keep them like gender neutral. You know, I'm not gonna put you know, yeah, definitely a success. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. It's been a lot of fun. Definitely pushing myself, which I think is always important. Like, you can do things that are comfortable, but I think I want to like push myself. So yeah. Anyways, Friday is always Final Fantasy Friday. Even my son said that. Even Boy Kiddo was like, "Well, Mom," like when we were talking about him streaming, he's like, "Well, why, you can do like a regular stream, like we can stream on Sunday, and because you have art on Wednesday and Final Fantasy on Friday." I was like, "You know my schedule. Thank you, my dear." So. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I've been yawning. I am tired. You know, it's okay though. I'll get back onto the routine that I need to do for all my other creative things. Yeah. So, how much water did I have left? I have a little bit of water left. So, but yeah, for Final Fantasy, I was kind of doing some other, like, side missions. I haven't done main story quest stuff, but I've been sort of doing, I'm like, oh, let's do these dungeon raids. Hooray! And then I kept dying, and I always give the healer, like, whenever we do raids, and, like, if I die a lot, and you sort of, like, give the, like, commendation, I always give the commendation to the healer for always resurrecting me. I'm like, oops the doodles. All right. Well, thank you all so much for hanging out with me this evening. My heart is always joyful when, you know, I love lurkers and totally fine not to chat, you know, say things in chat. Sometimes you just want background noise, and I appreciate that. But I also appreciate those who say hi. Even if it's hi, I'm lurking. Thank you. Definitely needed the stream tonight, like always. And thank you for the stream. I always want to make sure, like, thank you for the stream. Thank you for hanging out, for pirate dancing, for kind words of encouragement, for laughs, for the time to escape. And I hope you enjoyed that. And oh, Moon Butter, I love that emote. It's so cute. That little banana. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. All right. Well, normally I haven't raided in a while, but I don't think I'm gonna raid tonight because I am very sleepy and I'd hate to just raid and run. So I'm just gonna let the wind take you wherever you need to go, wherever that place needs to be. And let the wind guide you there. If no one's told you this today, I just want to let you know that Twitch's favorite pirate, the Atomic Pirate Girl, I am very proud of you. We showed up, we did the thing, whatever it was today, whatever it looked like, no matter how hard or easy. I think the wind is going to take me to bed. Hey, you want to know something? Same. And, live wild, live free, be untamable. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you don't belong. You are valued and you are loved. And if you're ever given an opportunity to be a pirate, I hope you always choose to be a pirate. Thank you so much for hanging with me. And I should do that first, but play the game for a while. I know that it's a trap. Listen, Mello, it's a trap. It's a trap. So, alright. My friends, my mateys, my scallywags, good night. People, wait, come back! And people leave, no, people arrive, come back. Alright, I tell you all good night, enjoy your evening, and I will see you guys real soon, okay? I love your faces. Goodbye.